Hello, welcome to the Serious About Rugby League betting review for today's Leigh versus Bradford game in the middle eight. Now, it's a massive game for Leigh. If they don't win today, they're pretty much out of it. Well, they're mathematically out of it. Bradford have won 2 games, Leigh have only won 1 so far. Obviously, that would give Bradford 3 wins. There's only 1 week left after this. I mean, even if Leigh do win, they're probably still going to have to go to Widnes and win next week on the I pitch, which won't be very easy. So, there's so much at stake today. Probably right, like I say, these two were the best two teams in the championship, and basically it's a winner takes all. Whoever wins this it could well get in the £1,000,000 game. Probably be away to Wakefield, where things are looking now. Like I say, Leigh, we're seeing what's happened to Leigh. They've struggled a little bit in this process. The middle eight's been quite hard on them, but like I say, they won the last home game. Bear in mind, they're quite easily against Sheffield, and the two Super Leagues have played Hull KR. And they played Wakefield at home. They were winning the game, but just managed to get pipped. But the close games. So you think that I'm just looking at it again. Not done as bad as what people say they've done, but I think that they can win this. They beat Bradford in an absolutely fantastic game. First game of the season back in February at the LSV. That was by about 6 points. I think they can do that again. The handicap's 4 here. I think Leigh can cover that, but like I said, I think you can get about 4 to 7 for Leigh just to win the game. And I'll probably just go with the 4 to 7. To take the 4 point away, so Leigh win by 1, 2, or 4 points, you'd still get paid. Obviously, if you're taking the conceding 4 on the handicap, they've got to win by 5 points or more. So I'll probably just take the insurance, just back Leigh just to win the game 4 to 7. I think they will. But there is probably a little bit more value available. I think there'll be points in this. There's a lot of points in the league game, and these two do tend to score a lot of tries. I think that the league game at Bradford's about 36 points all, so both teams probably get over 20 points. I think you can see that. And most of these games see that there has been points scored by both teams, and a lot of the Bulls games as well, to be fair. So basically, if you fancy Leigh, which I do, you can get 9 to 4 for Leigh to win and Bradford to score 20 plus points. But if you disagree with me, you fancy Bradford fans travelling over the Pennines for a big game, 100 to 30 for Bradford to win, but Leigh to score over 20 points. Like I said, I can't see the fences being on top in this one. It should be a nice sunny day, so there'll be lots of points scored. I mean, winning margin, this be close, 6 points to 10. Winning margin for Leigh about 5 to 1. That seems a decent bit of value for me. That doesn't seem too bad at all. First try scorers, I've got to look towards Briley. I suppose 8 to 1. He's the best player in the league. I mean, Gaskell was given Championship Player of the Year a couple of days ago, but really that should have gone to Briley. I thought Gaskell's a decent player. He's not playing today, unfortunately, for the Bulls, but he has been decent. But Briley's the best player in that league by a country mile for me. But like I said, that's who they give it to. It's a fair play. But 8 to 1 for Briley. Maybe look, someone like James Clare's about 11 to 1 scored the first try in Bradford shirt. So I'm looking at them too. But like I said, it'll be a good game. If you can get any man of the match odds, I'm not 100% certain there's a man of the match market on this, but if you can find one, again, you've got to be looking towards Briley, I suppose. And maybe it's Matty Blythe for Bradford. He could probably put a couple of important tries, but Briley would, if you could get a Briley man of the match, he would probably be the value bet of the game. But I think he can control this. He's not been his usual self in a few of these middle eight games, but I think this could just be the time he steps up to the plate. Like I say, this is a massive game. Should be really, really good watch. The middle eight's really starting to come to life now with this little battle in the middle. I mean, Hull KR winners have got away a bit. Salford look like they're just going to make it, but this little battle for 4th and 5th looks really good now. And it's pretty much all on this. But if Leigh win today, they're still probably going to have to go to Widnes to win next week. So I think Bradford are playing at home to Halifax. You can expect them to win that one now. So like I said, they keep an eye on it, but I do fancy Leigh. I think the 4 to 7, that's not too bad. The home record's absolutely sensational in the Championship, and they're back to what they know, back to a team that's from their league this time. I think they'll probably just about come off home in what could be a classic high-scoring game. I'll see you later.